Mayedochie has now decided to take another drastic move against yuledochie and also the custody of her children. It is getting tough, my people. It is really getting tough. Remember that Queen May got a new ambassadorial deal in South Africa, which like a multi-millionaire South African deal, and that deal is a whole lot of money. And so with that, she has to now move into South Africa. So her next line of action has caused yuledochie to seek for custody of his children in appeal court. Don't worry guys, I'm going to give you all the full gist, all the details. But before then, let me welcome you all back to my channel at Gist Central, where we give you all the latest gist and updates on top the entertainment space. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe by clicking on that subscription button in front of you. Don't forget to also like our videos, come under the comment section and comment if you have anything that you want to say as regarding to this particular news. Mayedochie wants to take her three children out of the country to South Africa. This is because of the new endorsement deal she just got in South Africa. And in order for her to still keep her eyes on her children, she has decided to also relocate her children to South Africa too. And is now having problems getting yuledochie's permission. We know that yuledochie and May, it is now clear that their divorce is still on the process. Like it has not really been full approved that the divorce is now certain. And this is now getting Mayedochie, it is now giving Mayedochie concern because yuledochie's permission is needed for her to take her children out of the country. Since only Daniela is up to 18 years, as the rest, they are still under the custody or they are still underage for them to decide for themselves. So the signature and the permission of both parents is needed in traveling an underage child out of the country. And now yuledochie is giving such a headache because yuledochie has not given his permission. He has decided that he was not going to give his permission to relocating the children to South Africa. Mayedochie has now asked her lawyers to make or declare yuledochie unfit as a parent and therefore terminate his parental right so that she does not need his signature or his permission to take the children out. Remember guys that when Mayedochie decided to move out of the country the first time after this whole matter started, yuledochie's permission was needed, and it really caused a whole lot of problem because of the last born Zane, who is quite really underage for him to decide. And so if he needs to travel out, the permission of both parents is needed. And yuledochie did not want to give his permission because still then he was still fighting for the custody of the children, and Mayedochie really wanted to take her children away from yuledochie. And that really caused quite an issue for Mayedochie. Like it was really a big problem because at that time she needed to take her children out of the country. That time that Mayedochie's sister came back from the United Kingdom and requested that they both move in with her because it was unsafe for her to still stay in Nigeria. That was after the death of Kambilichukwu. Now Mayedochie has now decided that she wants to relocate herself and her children down to South Africa. That is them changing school and also them residing there in South Africa. She has also indulged that Zane was her main problem, but now since the semester or the term has ended, moving them right now or moving them during this period will be the perfect period because your Zane will have to start up another class with his mates. Now this is really a big problem because right now Mayedochie wants to really relocate her children, and this one is for real. She wants to relocate her children down to yuledochie, and now parental rights are not inherited to pass to next of kings. In some country, the same parent would move to declare the other parent unfit. That is in the case of divorce or even in separation. If Mayedochie really wants to take or really wants to relocate her children to South Africa because of the endorsement deal she had, and also that will involve them staying there, like permanent stay. They will be there as citizens. Now, she should declare yuledochie unfit. She would have to declare yuledochie using her lawyer unfit, because right now the divorce have not yet been settled. The custody of the children are with mayedochie, but still yet until they are properly divorced and the marriage has been totally dissolved, mayedochie still really has some limitations in traveling the children out of the country, because the embassy is still going to require the signature of yuledochie in transporting those children, for the fact that yuledochie still remains alive. Now everything is now becoming a headache for May, because right now May needs to really she needs to relocate her children because of the safety of her children. Remember, guys, when we gave in some characteristics for yuledochie that makes him unfit to even father those children. Now, this yuledochie parental right and his visitation right should be permanently or temporarily terminated, since he has been showing signs that he has been emotionally and psychologically unstable. Just look at what he is doing on social media space. Is that how we will use to raise his children? No. And he is suspected, he is a prime suspect in the death of Kambili-Chukwu, because that matter is still unresolved till this period. So all those things will be easy for mayedochie to just declare Yul or withdraw Yul's parental permit from the children. That is gaining her full custody and full access to her children, and limiting yuledochie to even come close to her children without her permission. Also, pet edochie should be denied any visitation right or grandparent right, since he is suspected of having a hand in Kambili's murder, and also it favors Judy. Now, we are also hearing that yuledochie requested for the clothes of Kambili-Chukwu, and now pet edochie is using the access or the privilege of grandparents or grandfather to ask Daniela for the clothes. Now it is getting overwhelming, because right now mayedochie really needs to take care of her children, like make sure that her children are feeling fine. Yul is unfit and his parental rights should be terminated over the children. So May will not need his signature in order for her to relocate or take her children out of the country. So guys, I want to ask, especially since yuledochie is talking out of his mind and haunted by Kambi, and Judy recently gave yuledochie poisons and charm, is that the parents fit or suitable to raise up such children? No. All those things are proofs and evidence that mayedochie can bring up in order for her to fight yuledochie, because if she does this, then yuledochie will have no power or have no privilege to fight mayedochie over the custody of her children, because the courts will take it as the best interest of the children for them to stay with their mother, and this is parental rights should be permanently terminated, like not even temporary, should be permanently terminated, leaving May to be the sole responsibility or taking sole responsibility of all the decisions of the children. Now, if that is happening, then mayedochie would have full custody, not regarding or not even withstanding or fearing the fact that yuledochie might not give his permission for the children to travel out. When she has done this and permanently terminated yuledochie's license or right to those children, then she has overcome yuledochie. She has won the battle. Mayedochie is going to South Africa for a good cause, and this is a multi-millionaire endorsement deal that she got in South Africa, and also to keep an eye or to keep watch of her children. It is not going to be easy because of this part that she has taken. But what happened the last time? She said no, that is going to be the last time, because she was on a business trip when she heard that Kambili-Chukwu had died. So she has decided to keep a watch on her children, like make sure that her children are grown up to the extent that they know their left from their right, they know good from bad, truly, before she can leave them to stay on their own. But as of right now, she needs to really keep an eye, a close watch on her children by herself, so that she does not hear any other news by the time she goes out of the country, because this endorsement deal that mayedochie has requires her to stay close to South Africa, so that they can call her anytime in order for her to take 1 or 2 deals or endorsement deal, and that is a good paveway for mayedochie. So guys, I'll be leaving you guys here. Don't forget to stay tuned, watch my next video because I'll be giving more insight on this matter. Thank you and God bless you. Have a nice day.